Eastwood, actor, director, and producer with a career spanning over 6 decades. Eastwood has long been known for his libertarian-leaning political views, which often put him at odds with Hollywood's predominantly liberal culture. Unlike many in Hollywood, Eastwood has been open about his conservative-leaning views. He famously spoke at the 2012 Republican National Convention, addressing an empty chair meant to represent President Obama.
You're absolutely crazy. You're getting as bad as Biden.
This unconventional speech drew both ridicule and praise, but it didn't deter Eastwood from expressing his views through his work. Eastwood has used his position as a director and producer to tell stories that often challenge Hollywood's prevailing narratives. His 2014 film American Sniper was particularly controversial. The film, which told the story of Navy SEAL Chris Kyle, was criticized for glorifying war and promoting anti-Muslim sentiment. Others praised it for its portrayal of veteran struggles. Despite the controversy, or perhaps because of it, American Sniper was a massive box office success and was nominated for 6 Academy Awards. Eastwood's influence in Hollywood demonstrates how a powerful figure can shape narratives from behind the scenes. His ability to get films that align with his worldview shows another way of challenging Hollywood's status quo. At 93, Eastwood continues to direct films that often touch on controversial themes, proving that his voice in Hollywood remains as strong as ever. The next star is Ricky Gervais, British comedian and creator of The Office. Gervais has made a name for himself by pushing boundaries and refusing to bow to political correctness, especially when hosting the Golden Globe Awards.
Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show, a superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God.
Gervais has hosted the Golden Globe Awards 5 times, each time causing controversy with his jokes made at the expense of Hollywood's elite. 2020 was a particularly spicy year for Gervais, where he used his opening monologue to criticize Hollywood's hypocrisy and virtue signaling.
You probably know me as the creator of The Office. No, you don't, do you?
You think Steve Carell did it all? Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he, Steve Carell? He's amazing as the bumbling office manager. Where does he get his ideas from? Let's pay him hundreds of millions of dollars and put him in every movie. If you can't be bothered to go to the cinema to see Steve in action, then just watch him every Thursday here on NBC.
Gervais touched on sensitive topics and called out Hollywood's relationship with powerful corporations. His comments about political speeches by actors accepting their award at the Golden Globes resonated with both the live audience and viewers at home. Gervais's approach to comedy has often put him at odds with what he sees as an overly sensitive culture. He's been a vocal critic of cancel culture and defends his right to make jokes about any topic. Gervais's career doesn't seem to have suffered from his outspokenness. He continues to create successful shows and stand-up specials. With his willingness to say the quiet part out loud year after year, Gervais's story shows how humor can be a powerful tool in challenging Hollywood's norms. The final story brings us to a current and ongoing controversy.